Hello my internet friends, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I built this full-stack movie web app using React. Unlike other tutorials I've made, I decided to change my style a bit, so no longer will I upload long-duration videos. Instead, I'll just demonstrate the project for you to see how I did it, how it works, and some explanation where necessary, and at the end of the video, I'll provide a link to the source codes for the project. Okay, let's begin, shall we? Alright, so as you can see, the first page, or in other words the homepage, contains a featured section, which displays a random movie every time you visit the website. Followed by the featured section is a row of several movies in a hand-picked genre for both TV shows and movies organized in a random order. To get movies in a particular genre, this section contains all major and popular genres which you can click to get only movies of that genre. The rest of the content on the homepage is basically popular movies and TV shows, trending movies and TV shows, upcoming movies and TV shows, airing today TV shows, top-rated movies and shows, you get the idea. Now back to the featured movie. Here you can click this button which will take you to the single movie page, or click this button which will add the featured movie to your favorites collection in the database, but more on that later. Okay, so on the single movie page, you can see that there are several sections. The first one is obviously the title section, followed by this section for the images related to the movie. There's the overview section for the movie, which can be expanded and collapsed. There's also the cast section which displays most of the actors if not all, who participated in the making of the movie. There's also the similar section, which displays movies similar to, or related to the selected movie. And finally, there's the info section that lists some very relevant information about the movie to users, such as the budget amount, and the amount of money the movie made after release, which are all like super important info the users need before watching the movie. Speaking of watching, while you cannot watch the full movie on the app, you can watch the trailer by clicking this button, which will navigate you to the watch page where you can watch the trailer on the selected movie or TV show. And since there's not enough time to watch the entire trailer, I'll just end it here. You can watch it later when you run the app yourself. Ha ha ha. Now, back to the homepage, let's find and click one of the movies. Why, you may ask? Well, to show you that the single movie page isn't for only the featured movies, and also to show you how the add to favorites feature works. Okay, so as you can see it works just as expected for other movies. Now let's go ahead and add this movie to our favorites collection. This pop-up will be shown anytime we perform a certain operation such as this one, or adding a movie to the bookmarks collection. If the operation is successful, we'll get a success message, if not, we'll get an error message. Since we got a success message, we can now check to confirm whether the movie was actually added to our collection in the database. So as you can see here on the favorites page, the movie we added is listed here. And we can also find our favorite movies listed on the homepage as well. Alright, let's move on to the next, which is the bookmark feature. Currently we have no bookmarked movies in the collection, and in order for us to add a movie to the collection, we simply click this icon on the top right corner of the movie or TV show. Once again, the pop-up will be shown, and once the operation is successful, we'll get a success message. If we refresh the page, the bookmarked movies will be also listed on the homepage just like the favorite movies. Alright, now, apart from the homepage where the favorite and bookmarked movies are listed, there's a dedicated page for that, and that's the library. You can remove a movie from your bookmarks by clicking the same button with which you added the movie, and if the operation is successful, the movie will be removed from your bookmarks. Now, let's go ahead and explore the other pages. Here is the movie page, and I believe you already know the content of this page. Unlike the homepage which includes a mix of both movies and TV, this page is solely dedicated to movies and TV movies, not TV shows. I'll quickly scroll through the page just so you can briefly see the content of the page. You'll notice that some movies are also listed in a specific genre. We'll soon see how we can get more movies in a specific genre. So, to get only the movies in a specific genre, go ahead and find the genre you want. Once you find it, click on the arrow to the right side of that section. This will take you to the single genre movie page. And here you'll find more movies relating to the genre you selected. Okay, now let's take a look at these movies. I for one have not watched Octo Games. Sounds like it was inspired from Squid Games. Let me know in the comments if you've watched this movie. Alright, let's continue exploring the other side. So the next page we'll explore is the TV show page. And just like how the previous page, which is the movie page, is dedicated to movies and TV movies, this page also is solely dedicated to TV shows. And also, just like in the previous page, when you click on the arrow to the right of a specific genre, you'll be redirected to that genre's page where you'll find more movies, or in this case, more TV shows in that genre. Okay, since we're here, I'll go ahead and add a few shows to the bookmarks collection, just so we have some data in the database to work with. Before we get to the database aspect, I think since we watched one movie trailer, it's only fair if we watched one TV show. That said, I'll go ahead and find one TV show, one which is popular of course, and that will be no other than Rick and Morty. I think I should probably add this to the favorites collection in the database. Alright, that will do it for now. Be sure to watch the full video when you run the app on your PC. Now, let's move on to the next feature, and that will be the theme preferences. So if you want to change the color scheme, you can go ahead and click on this paint icon at the bottom of the navigation bar. This will give you some color options to select your preferred scheme. There are 3 total color schemes you can choose from. There's the purple scheme, blue scheme, and the black scheme. You can add more schemes to it if you want. That will be all for the theme preferences. Let's move on to the responsiveness of the app. Alright, so on the browser's developer console, we can preview the responsiveness of the app, and as you can see, the app is responsive on smaller screens as well. Let me just quickly navigate around for you to see the structure on mobile devices. That will be all for now. Let's move on. You might have noticed that the featured movie stays the same even when we reload the page. This is because the featured movie is stored in the session storage. And not just the featured movie, but also the current page index, to keep the indicator on the same navigation element when the page is reloaded. Now that the featured movie has been deleted from the session storage, reloading the page will get a random movie to store in the session storage, just like that. Let's move on to the search feature. There's nothing much here to talk about. It functions just like any other search implementations. You input the title of the movie or show, then you get a list of related or similar movies which you can click on and it will redirect you to the single movie page. Alright, before we move on to the database, let's perform one more search. Okay, so in the Firestore database, you can see the 2 collections here, bookmarks and favorites. Each collection contains the movies which we added in the app. In this type of database, the data that is added in the collections is known as a document. We didn't add much data to the database, hence the small amount of documents in each collection. Alright, I think I'll end here. Make sure to give this video a like. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel because there's more content coming your way. As I said from the beginning, I'll leave a link to the source codes in the description, so make sure you check it out. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.